Here I am trying to figure out how to make the gimbal as smooth as possible, and when I say smooth, as small as possible. So I attached my Sony A6700 and I can say on a side note that I am extremely satisfied with that camera. It has really opened my eyes. And now I put on a small rig arm with the NATO clamp for my external monitor. And what I want to try out here is that I ordered a new HDMI cable. And this HDMI cable was supposed to be a little bit like coiled, as you can see here. And the reason I wanted to have it coiled like this is that hopefully it will be smaller, not take so much space. I don't know if you understand what I try to say here. But when I attached it to the camera, like this small rig adapter I have up there on the camera, I noticed that the cable is so short that it gets tension on the arm of the gimbal. So quite fast I understood that this will not work. You cannot have tension there, because then you can have tension on the gimbal arm. And then I'm thinking, how can I solve this problem? The thing is that I have another HDMI cable that is a little bit thicker, that you have seen in my previous videos. So the decision now is that I'm gonna take this coiled cable and I'm gonna pack it together in that kind of paper box, paper leather that it arrived with, and I'm gonna send it back to the supplier because I cannot use it as it is. And this HDMI cable here is the one I used to have on events. So I'm guessing I'm stuck with that cable. I was having a thinner cable that I tried out before. It's 55 centimeters length, but the thinner cable, well, it wasn't good enough when you turn the gimbal sideways. Here in the most events I do not turn the gimbal sideways, I just do it horizontally, up and down. So I decided myself that okay, then I use this cable instead, the one I've been doing all the time. I gave it a try with the coiled cable. So I'm gonna continue to use that cable, and now I'm gonna unscrew the camera from the gimbal, because there's one more idea, kind of solution I want to check up. And this solution is, without the gimbal, to have the camera handheld when you can have it like that. On most of the events you cannot do that, it's better with the gimbal. But I'm gonna try it out now to have it handheld, and with that I have this top handle from Small Rig. It is attached with this Ari screw, and now I have the Allen key to tighten it a little bit better. On this top handle I have a Small Rig, Small Rig monitor mount. And I want to have the monitor closest to me. So I'm gonna just attach this monitor also with this Allen hex key, or what do you say? In Sweden we say insektsskruv. Now I got the monitor on. As you can see, I can bend it in different angles because of this Small Rig monitor mount. And here I'm gonna see about the cable also. same HDMI cable as I used on the gimbal. I kind of used to put it in a knob way like that. Here I will probably not use that cable, but use, as you see here in this paper envelope, here I will probably use that thinner HDMI cable instead, because here is the thicker HDMI cable. It goes way out, it looks ridiculous. So here could that thinner cable work instead. And as you can see on this messy table, I have ordered a few items, and I have ordered all these items because I want to try to check up which could fit best for my needs right now. And the biggest need I have right now is to try to make the rig as small as possible, as easiest as possible. So this thinner HDMI cable is better. It doesn't show up too big on this rig. And the reason I have all these boxes and these kind of paper envelopes still here around me is because the items that I will not use, that item I'm gonna return and get my money back. The problem is that you cannot go to the shop and test it out, because most physical shops, they don't have it in stock. So even if I have a shop close to where I live, most of the time they don't have the items in stock, so I still have to order it online. And what I'm doing now is putting my monitor arm, I don't know if you call it monitor arm, but it's like a small arm, and this arm is going to hold my external light. I'm just gonna grab the batteries. And that is that light is an Aperture Amaran F7. And in my opinion, it's an old lamp, but it's very good lamp. And you can have different kelvins. You can have different light strength, light strength. I don't know if I pronounced that correct. And you can have different Kelvin on it. And what I'm trying here right now is to see that between the light and the monitor, so the batteries will fit there. Yes, and it worked. Great. So the meaning with this is that I try to have it like this, so I have one handheld solution and kind of one gimbal solution. So now I figure out that this will probably be the best solution for now. If you have a better solution, put a comment below and tell me how you worked it out. In this solution here, I have my Sony A6700, I have my Sigma 10-18 f2.8, and so far of those events that I'm on and this vlog channel, I love it. It's really good. I can honestly say that changing from my Canon camera, well, it was a Canon 80D, so it was a little bit older, to this Sony camera, it opened a whole different level, a whole new world for me, and I'm so very, very happy for that. It's it's expensive, but so far it has been worth it. And the external monitor I have is a field walled monitor, an old one. I am thinking about putting my Blackmagic video assistant 12-inch 7-inch 12G, but I also considering the weight of it. Field wall is so much lighter. What would you do? Would you have the field wall monitor on like this, or would you put the video assistant from Blackmagic Design? How does your favorite setup look like? Put a comment below, and if you can, put a picture on it so I can see how it looks like and describe what kind of a setup it is. Thank you so much for joining me here on this video, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. See you in the next one.